Hello, my lovely Pisceans. Welcome to your reading for October 2021. This is a general reading for you, Pisces. It's a reading for Pisces sun, rising and moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Also, it adds layers, makes it a richer reading for you for the month of October. If you'd like to book a private reading with me that's going to be specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Thank you for your support, for liking, sharing and commenting on my channel and subscribing. If you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. That helps me to get my video out there, and it in turn helps my channel, and it helps me bring more of these videos to you. Excuse me. My guide's starting to come through. They're eager to get this message through. Okay, so my lovely Pisceans, what am I picking up for you? I'm feeling this sense of restlessness in the month of October. I need to go and get a drink. Okay, I'm back, my lovely Pisceans. Just had to lift some of that energy. So, what is coming through for you for the month of October is I get this sense of restlessness. I get this sense of swimming into deeper waters. This need to relocate in. And it can be physically relocating, it can be spiritually relocating, mentally relocating, whatever that relocation looks like for you. But I feel like it's you know, what am I guys saying? Break camp and move. It's break camp and move. Let's do something different. What legacy are you leaving? There's this. I also feel like there's these big questions coming up for you that you've been searching for, asking the big questions, asking the hard questions. Now, it can be on a spiritual level. It can be on a practical level, you know, with relationships and with work, with yourself. Where am I going? What am I doing? What am I here for? They're the big questions, aren't they? What legacy am I leaving? What is the meaning of life, let's say? You know, there's this real need to seek out, to search, that's coming up for you in October, and it's going to be really important for you to take that step, to start asking those questions. I don't even feel like it's going to be a choice, my lovely Pisceans. I feel like it's just going to be those sorts of things that are trickling up for you, those sorts of things that you're asking or seeking. It's this intuitive seeking. It's this intuitive what's going on there on an intuitive level that you're looking for. There are some changes. Let me see. I'm going to say, I've got to find the right words. I feel like there's changes that are coming for you, but I feel like you're traveling down this path, and in October you're going to come to that proverbial fork in the road. So it's that fork in the road. Which way am I going to go? Which, left or right? You know, what path am I going to choose to take? I don't feel like that is going to be important as to which path you take, because they will meet up further down. They will meet up at a later stage. But there's some life-changing decisions here for you to make to get that level of satisfaction. So is there a dissatisfaction that's coming up around you, a need for craving change, a need for change, a need to do something that's different? Getting off that, I'm feeling like, let's get off the roundabout and let's go on the roller coaster. Let's have a little bit more of, you know, of this is what I'm being shown. So if that's you, it's time to get off the roundabout and get onto the roller coaster. There's also a new awareness that's coming for you, my lovely Pisceans. They're telling me here there's a new awareness, a new understanding of something. Could be an understanding of the self, an understanding of what you're doing and why you're doing it, an understanding and an appreciation of how that needs to be different. It's quite exciting. I just feel like the status quo cannot, it's got to break. Okay, the status quo is going to give. It's time to change that. Okay, so I'm going to see what your totem, I was drawn to get a totem animal for you. What energy is being brought to you? Oh, that's too many. I don't want half the deck, thank you. Just one, one or two, whatever you want to give me. What is the energy that is coming around for Pisces, please? Can I have the card for Pisces? Pisces energy. It's an interesting month for you, Pisces. Mind you, September there was a full moon in Pisces, so that would have been quite illuminating, I'm hearing, for you. Oh, let me get that. Okay, let me get that. Okay, let's see. What have we got? Ah, well, that's interesting. You've got truth, the jackal. Truth. The jackal's an interesting one. The bringer of truth. What is your truth? What is your truth? What is it that you want to do? What do you want to create? The jackal is a survivor. The jackal is a protector. The jackal can also travel great distances in incredible heat without a break and move ahead. So that's a strong energy. It's also very protective of their young. They have very high mortality rate. They are omnivores. But they are also scavengers. They see what is, that they often hang out in cemeteries, or they're around death. They don't hunt. They wait for something to die, and then they will go and consume it. So they are opportunistic. It's about you seeing the opportunities that are around you, and taking those opportunities. The jackal also had a really big place in Egypt with the pharaohs. They had the mask of the jackal. The jackal moved between worlds. It was known as the bringer of death. Not that there's death around you, but it could be the death of the old you, the old way of doing things. And celebrating that, because there's going to be this birthing of a new way of doing things, a new way of seeing life, of living life, of working with life. What do you have to bring in the land of, in life? It's an interesting card. It's about being true to yourself, the bringer of truth. Be true to yourself. It's a lovely card, isn't it? The sun behind in the back there. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to create the Celtic cross and see what is there for you for the month of October, my lovely Pisceans. Very interesting, Pisces. I've needed to take 2 breaks already with your reading. So it's really about this month, you taking time out, you not being afraid of taking time out to sort yourself out, to have time to think, to process what it is you're wanting to bring in around you. Don't be afraid to stop. Don't be afraid to stop and bring, have that time and that space around you, because that's just what keeps happening. So they're the synchronicities that you look out for. They're the synchronicities that have meaning. And it's interesting that that's happened with your reading twice already. And the cards are going absolutely everywhere. So let me sort them out. There you go, interruption number 3. It's going to be a very interesting month, my lovely Pisces, for you and me both. Okay, so let's see. Cards are flying everywhere. There's just information that needs to come out for you. There's that, I want to say, excitement. You dawning. Expect the unexpected. Pisces, expect the unexpected in the month of October. It's going to be quite a month for you. Surprises, I'm hearing. There's surprises in store, like a turn of events. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's start the month here. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. 8 is always the card of good fortune, of prosperity, of opportunities. There are opportunities that are going to come your way that are going to absolutely fill your life. You know, when I saw that first up, what I saw predominantly was the sun. And there's a whole lot of them, you know, there's a whole lot of suns, which is an incredibly positive energy, the sun energy. It's a Leo energy. It's an energy of taking charge and of doing things and expecting really good results. There's going to be opportunities that are going to come your way very early in October. Don't be surprised if they start at the end of September or have already started. And moving into October, there's who's going to channel, you know, there's someone that wants to come through here. There's someone that wants to come through here, and I feel like it's an energy that's going to be predominantly with Pisces in October. So there's messages that are going to be coming to you. Someone's really wanting to come through. A lot of good fortune. Don't be afraid of what you want to put in place in October, what you want to start in October, what you want to expand in October, any changes that you want to bring in October. It's going to be a month where there's going to be a lot of opportunities for things to improve, things to expand. As I said in the very beginning, you're swimming into deeper waters, so you're really getting down into it. You're going beneath the surface with something, with a relationship, with a job, with a business, with an idea, with a project, whatever that is for you, whatever shape it takes. Expect to take that deep dive in October. I want to say to you too, they're just giving me this information. They're saying that October is going to be the floor plan for 2022 for you. So whatever is taking shape for you in October, it will expand in 2022. It will grow in 2022. So you have the preview of 2022 in October, I want to say, my lovely Pisces. So that'll be interesting. Oh, wow, that's really interesting too. You know, I had the 8 of Pentacles here, and I said to you, I saw the sun. Look what it was crossing it, the sun. There's just so much good fortune coming your way, my lovely Pisces. There's so much good fortune. Don't doubt it. Don't self-sabotage. Don't fall on your sword. Don't self-sabotage, because the opportunities are there. And how do we self-sabotage? Our thought patterns, our fears. Oh, it's not going to happen. It's not for me. It happens to other people. Oh, I've tried it before and it hasn't worked. You know, all of that sort of self-talk. There's no place for it in October. You've got the sun, which is incredibly positive. Any seeds you sow, let's say the proverbial seeds that you sow, are going to take root. They are going to grow. It's transformative. It's transformative. It's a transformative month for you, my lovely Pisceans. I want to draw another card for you. This one. Okay, thank you. Oh, no. Okay. This one. Thank you. All right, let's have a look before we go any further, because I feel like it's good fortune is shine. Remain positive. Pay attention to your self-talk. Don't self-sabotage. The past is in the past. This is a turning over a new leaf. This is something that is going to absolutely grow for you. Let's have a look here. You've got the giveaway. That's interesting, isn't it? 23, which is 5, which is change. I need to read that. The giveaway. Let's see what it says. 23. Okay. The giveaway is the gift you offer to life without attachment, without expecting anything back. You can only give what is truly yours: a smile, a nod of encouragement, a gentle touch and a kind word. This is not giving to others what you no longer want, like the sweater that no longer fits, but gifting that which is most precious, your authentic love and genuine feelings. Make a list of 10 people and things for which you are grateful. Connect with the feeling of gratitude. As you offer thanks, your heart opens and you start realizing how much life has given you. You heal your feelings of scarcity and open yourself to the abundance that surrounds you. The giveaway invites you to be in the flow of life as you give freely and receive freely. Now that's interesting, it's placing you in the flow of life. In the flow of life, my lovely Pisceans, which is what I was saying to you, going with the flow, flowing or swimming into deeper waters. Also, as you give to others, also give to yourself. And I don't need to tell a Piscean to give to others, because we are selfless. Pisces is selfless. You do a lot for others, give to others. It's time also to receive and give to yourself, or allow others to give to you. So open yourself up to that, because that starts the flow of life happening. There's choices and decisions here for you to make that you've been pondering on a subconscious level. This is the shadow self battling with the conscious self. What are your inner desires? What are your inner dreams? How can you make that a reality? How can you make a reality what your inner desires are? You're going to, there's this backwards and forwards, and this realization of what you're wanting and how you're going to make it happen. So you're going to be going through that thought process. There is that thought process that you're going through. What would you like me to? Okay. Backwards and forwards. Digging deep. So you're going, see, this is part of what I said to you, going beneath the surface. When we go beneath the surface, we deep dive into ourselves. So it's a deep dive into you, allowing you to receive. What are you grateful for? How much have you achieved? And what do you want to achieve moving forward? What big changes do you want to bring into your life? The messenger of earth. You see, it's about planning what changes you want to bring into your life, into the physical. The earth is pentacles, which is the physical realm. It's the physical plane. What do you want to bring in? The messenger is like a page in the traditional tarot deck. And so what do you want to bring in? What do you want to bring into your life? What do you want to create in the physical realm? What do you want to create? What changes do you want to make in your physical environment? What is it that you want to do? Do you want to leave, your 9-to-5 job and open up to work for yourself, or work in a spiritual way, or work in a way that you are creating your own work hours, creating it becomes a lifestyle. What are you doing? What changes are you bringing in, my lovely Pisces? Because you've also got the Nine of Pentacles. Those changes bring, you know, so that thought process and you really sort of delving deep within you of how you want to live your life, who you want to have around you, how you want to work, where you want to work, when you want to work, what relationship do you want? Do you want a relationship? Do you want a new relationship? What changes are you making in your life? When you sort all of that out and realize how much you do have, and it's how realizing how much you have in the way of your own abilities and skills, how much you do bring to life, being true to yourself, honoring the self, honoring how well you are at this survival. What qualities do you bring to people? When you realize that, you're going to be able to bring into your life great abundance. Your financial needs will be met. Your physical needs will be met. Your love, heart space needs will be met. So there's all of that abundance that's going to come. So there's this joy that comes with this as well. October's quite an amazing month. I need another card. So let's have a look. What are these changes? What shape are they going to take? Thank you. Storm fields. Let's see what that is. See, there's an ending. Number 9. There's an ending to difficulties. There's an ending to hard times. There's an ending to the struggle. There's an ending to the suffering. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release. It's more for you. I feel like this pent-up energy needs release. Who you are, be true to yourself. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. So these changes that you're bringing in, these endings and things that you're releasing to allow new things to come in, there's going to be growth here. Remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again. There you go. You had the sun. You also had this pent up, what is deep down in you. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Really delve deep, which is what we looked at. So delve deep. What, you know, shake, rattle and roll, I'm hearing. Shake it loose and see what comes up. Because there's new growth that comes out of this, which leads to this 10 of Swords. This is the card of endings of difficult times. This is ending of self-sacrifice, this ending of this sort of, well, suffering, I want to say. It's a harsh word, I know, but there's this ending to that. And in that ending, it brings in new beginnings. It brings in new things. So don't be fearing that that's going to continue. Oh, that's how my life always goes. You know, I'm starting this new relationship, but it will end up badly because it always does. Don't be thinking like that. Release those behaviors, release those thought patterns to allow the new things to come in. So there is also, while there's an opportunity here to be, be truth, seek the truth. This is your own personal truth. What is your personal truth? Without being influenced by other people, without being influenced by your past, by how things have been or were. It's about digging out that true self, that true you. Delving beneath the surface to bring that true you to the surface. Because October is bringing that sort of energy of these great opportunities, this great change coming. But in order for great change to come, there's other things that need to be released, do they not? Okay, so it's about releasing The old. Don't be afraid to do that because it makes space for the new. You've also got Emperor energy. So once that's released, you're going to feel, I want to say mid-October, you're going to feel absolutely renewed. You're going to feel empowered. The Emperor is really determined and powerful and strong. No, he knows what he wants and he's going to set about achieving it. There's success in everything that the Emperor does. There's success in everything that you will, that's the energy that comes around you. So there's this energy of feeling very empowered and very, very strong with your ideas, determination in moving forward. He's on a checkerboard, on a chessboard, planning your next move, planning your moves, being strategic, being clear about what you want to achieve and where you're headed. Because that's what you're going to get. That's exactly what you're going to get. So think big, my lovely Pisces. Think big. Plan big is what I want to say to you. Delve beneath the surface. Go deep. Go deep. Serendipity. There's good fortune. This is the clover leaf. There's good fortune. It's going to take you to new heights. There's opportunities that are going to come up for you. It's going to be serendipity. It's fated to be. There's going to be synchronicities. There's going to be opportunities. There's going to be, they're going to just come to you. Be aware of what's going on around you. Be aware of the synchronicities. Be aware of the serendipity. Meeting new people. Being in a particular place at a particular time. Allow your intuition to guide you to achieve amazing, amazing things. Life is a bit of a show, puppet show. People play roles. We're here, we have a role to play in this third dimension. Have fun with it. Enjoy the ride. Don't take life too seriously. Really enjoy what's going on. Enjoy the story that's unfolding for you. Know that you are, what they're telling me here is you are the writer of your own story. So in October, you are able to write your own story. What is it that you want? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to have unfold? What direction do you want your life to go in? What's your purpose? What do you want to do? Where does your heart fit in all of this? So you're writing the show. What role do you want to play in your life? It's all in your control. Gee, I like that. I like that. You've got the Hangman. So this is in the position of hopes and fears, and I want to say to you, don't fear that it's going to fall apart. It's not going to work. Don't fear that, because that's not what's going to happen. It's about maintaining your balance. It's about looking at life in a different perspective. So it's about you changing your perspective on your life. Looking at things differently. So looking at the same things, but looking at them in a different way. Look around you. What have you been doing out of routine? I'm hearing here. What have you been doing that is just, oh, this is what I do, routine. Break the routine. Look at things in a different way. If you drive to work, drive to work in a different way. Get different transport. Move your hours. Shop in a different area. Move about. Don't follow your routine. Change the perspective, and you'll be surprised at what opportunities come your way. It's also about maintaining your balance, so that you can connect with spirit, you can connect with guides. You're going to hear the information coming to you. You're going to hear what they have to say and what they're bringing to you. These pearls of wisdom are going to be dropped into your aura as inspiration. Pay attention. They're very easily missed. You can dismiss them as coincidence. So pay attention to what you're hearing, what you're feeling, more importantly, what you're feeling. So then you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very spiritual. This is ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge, the Akashic records, karma, this deep sense of knowing that you're going to have. You're going to have this deep sense of knowing. That is ancient wisdom. It's ancient knowing. Something's going to be awakened in you, my lovely Pisceans. This also represents institutions, like a religious institution or a church as well. So you may have a lot more to do with a religious institution or a church. It could be a wedding in a church as well as your connection to your guides, your spiritual connection to your guides. Let's see. Oh, you want me to take this one? Okay. Let's see, as your final card. All right. Have a card, please, that sums up this Hierophant with this ancient knowledge. It's this transcending of dimensions. It's who's exploring past lives, who's delving into their past lives. There's that messages and ancient wisdom or ancient knowledge from past lives, the Akashic records. There's someone or some of you are exploring that. So that is a message that is there for some of you. It doesn't mean that this message isn't for all of you, but that just came through quite clearly. Okay, you've got here. Broken dreams. That's interesting, isn't it? Only you can accept or reject your dreams. So this this absolutely speaks of you being in control in October. Do you want to, if you've got a broken dream, do you want to try again with it? You know, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Are you going to let your past, where there has been something that hasn't been successful? It could be a relationship that didn't work. Is that going to stop you from seeking a new relationship and a new love that is going to have the potential of being absolutely wonderful? If you were working for yourself and that didn't work, are you going to start up another business? You know, it's up to you what you do with those dreams. It's up to you what you do with what's gone on. You know, the reflection that you see, the reflection of yourself that you see. Is it broken, or are you going to put it back together? It's time to put it back together, my lovely Pisces. Let's read it. We break our dreams when we cease to believe in them and ourselves. Our attitude towards disappointment, perceived failures and rejection has the power to derail our confidence. And that's that inner seeking, that healing and that repair. When a prolonged state of defeat and doubt ensues, we not only give up on our dreams and ourselves, but also on what makes us feel alive. It can be hard, but we need to trust that the way to realize our dreams is by persisting and working with the disappointments, as well as any perceived failures or rejections. Perceived setbacks are often opportunities to learn to think differently. That's the Hierophant. That's what the Hierophant is teaching us, to that knowledge of learning to think differently, to develop further, and to explore new ways of realizing our vision. When we interpret and therefore turn challenges into actual setbacks, it can feel like the world has rejected us. In response to this feeling, we give up too soon. The world does not reject us. It cannot, of course, and it may feel like it does. But what is more likely to have transpired is that certain individuals, organisations and opportunities have said no to us for one thing at one point in time. The world is full of many more individuals, organisations and opportunities if we continue to say yes to ourselves. And this represents organisations, institutions. The message that you get to here is do what makes you feel alive in your life. Never lose sight of what lights you up and makes your spirit self sing, no matter what adversity you've faced. So that's very, very pointed and telling for you in this reading, because that's what it's about. This month is the opportunity to redefine who you are. Really find your purpose, really find what you want to do, what direction you want to move in. There's huge success and positive energy that is being given to you and gifted to you in the month of October. So use that wisely, use that well. Okay, so I'm drawing these cards. Let me draw out this Dreamtime card. I've just sort of reconnected with these today because they're just beautiful, these Dreamtime cards. Let's see what energy the Dreamtime brings to you. What ancient wisdom and energy for my Pisceans. Can I have a card, please, for my Pisceans? See what energy is brought to you. Can I have a card, please? I've been very particular. Oh. Thank you. Let me get the card. I've got two cards. Let's see what it is. You've got, which is really Bat Island, intuition. This is about intuition. Let's see what it says. You know, bats are interesting. They bring an interesting energy. They're nocturnal. They're mysterious. They're sometimes liked, sometimes not liked. That island teaches you to trust your own feelings at this time, even if your rational mind is telling you differently. If you are receiving very clear messages, Bat Island is here to offer support with your newfound gifts of insight and knowing. The Flying Fox's message is to use your senses, trust your instincts, and listen to the whispers of spirit. Bat Island and the Flying Fox also symbolizes an understanding of your own psychic abilities. You may find that you have the ability to hear, feel, or see what others don't. Bat Island reminds you that you are not alone with these abilities, even though they may feel strange and unnatural. You are gifted, and there are others who also carry these gifts. Use your intuition at this time and trust that all is unfolding as it should be. How pointed that is that to your reading this month. You've also got the magpie, which is the spoken word. Let's see what the magpie brings. They're noisy creatures, the magpie, very territorial, especially in spring. The spoken word. The magpie is associated with chatter, gossip, and the power of the spoken word. It also reflects the struggle of the adolescent. The bird often visits to remind you that gossip, and more importantly, your reputation, is something that you must be mindful of. Talking with someone you trust can be very therapeutic, but talking badly about others can be destructive and hurtful. The magpie is always chatting to itself, to its offspring, and even to other birds. It can indicate that there will be discussions or that you may be the topic of others' talk. The best thing to do is to watch your words, speak nicely about others, and avoid idle chatter. It's about focusing your talk, focusing what you know, focusing and making it constructive rather than destructive. So that's what the magpie brings to you. But, you know, the energy that the magpie brings is also, they're incredibly territorial. They're incredibly family-oriented. They look after their young. They're very protective. So that energy is also an energy that you're bringing in, sorry, you see, chatter, I'm not getting my words out. That is also an energy that is brought to you for October. So it's very interesting. Divine abundance, let's see what that says. Let's see what divine abundance is saying for you. Letting go. You have Buddha. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So it's about not trying to control the changes that are coming in for you. It's about releasing, letting go, swimming forward, diving deep, and not controlling everything, knowing what it is you want to achieve, knowing what it is you want to manifest into your life, and allow the universe, God, Buddha, Sai Baba, whoever it is for you, spirit, your guides, archangels, let them do the work. Let them bring what needs to come into your life without you controlling it and stopping the energy. So you can let go. All you need to do is know where you want to go, know what you want to achieve. So that's pretty exciting, my lovely Pisces. It's quite a dynamic October that is ahead for you. I wish you many blessings, great abundance, great joy and prosperity for the month of October. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. That will be specific to you. If you like this video and like to give me a thumbs up, that would be very helpful for me, for my channel. Get my channel out there, and it will also help me to bring more of these videos to you. Many blessings to you, my lovely Pisceans. Happy swimming in October.